Libra Rising October 2021 is quite literally all eyes on you. Huge focus on you and who you are and having the spotlight on you in your own life this month, even though it does highlight a bit of breaking free of family pressure or expectations from those of your past. If you're excited to dive into what this October holds out for you and your rising sign, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you are always up to date on what the stars have in store for you. Hi there, I'm Maren. I am a Western astrologer using the tropical zodiac within whole sign houses for the purposes of this video. And before we do get started, I do want to mention Swan Bitcoin, the safest, easiest place to buy Bitcoin on a regular basis. If you're like me and you believe in Bitcoin and how important it is, you might be buying in monthly, dollar cost averaging every interval on whatever time frame works for you. I like to buy monthly through Swan, and if you use my referral link down below, you will get $10 of free Bitcoin upon your first purchase. So if you want to use it, no pressure, it's down there, yeah. We start out on the 1st with Venus in your 1st house, squaring Pluto in Capricorn in your 4th house. And this is the first transit, but it really represents the microcosm of this month, which is Venus in your 1st house of self. You're coming across more harmonious, attractive, really an air of getting things you want this month. And it's squaring Pluto, a planet of manipulation and power struggle and subversion and upheaval in your 4th house of home and family. So it seems like you doing your thing and getting what you want comes at the cost of some pressure or manipulation by your family who might be holding you back. On the 5th through the 10th, the Sun is then conjoining Mars in your Libra 1st house. This is you coming off a bit strong but not actually doing anything. The Sun and Mars are pretty aggressive, assertive planets together. In Libra though, they're in a sign that wants harmony and less conflict. So it's kind of like you're the center of attention and you're not solving the problem. It's like everyone's fighting and you're supposed to fix it and you're like, cricket, cricket, cricket. So just be aware of that. Could be a dynamic there. During that time on the 6th, there's a new moon in your Libra 1st house. A new beginning around coming out as yourself, a new identity, a new physical body. If you want to start a new kind of workout or look differently in any way, it's a good time for that. And then on the 9th, there's a Sun-Mercury cazimi in Libra, which is the Sun and Mercury conjunct, usually an illumination of information. And things are coming to light around your identity. I think you're having realizations as to the kind of person, maybe appearance-wise or personality-wise, you really want to come across in the world. On the 16th to the 18th, the Sun will square Pluto in your 4th house. So this further adds to you trying to assert yourself in a way that is not conflict-ridden, but also is fully you. And it seems to be causing some people in your family or that you live with to want to really change that. On the 18th, two big things. First, Mercury is stationing direct in your 1st house. After a few weeks of a Mercury retrograde, of more trouble communicating specifically around yourself and saying what you need to and how you feel, Mercury is now direct. So especially by the end of the month, there will be more ease in communicating about who you are and what you want. And then on the 18th as well, Jupiter is stationing direct in your Aquarius 5th house. So there's been a lot of developments around romance and creativity and children in your life. You might have recently had a child or gotten into a dating relationship or been creative this past year. However, the past few weeks, there's been retrograde and Jupiter was in Pisces and there's been a bit of a stalemate as to forward progress. But now that Jupiter is direct, the progress in your 5th house of dating, sex, creativity, kids, romance, creative things in your life is moving forward. On the 18th to the 20th, Mars in your 1st house is trining Jupiter in your 5th house. So you being assertive, direct, going after what you want is helping out in these fun areas of your life that you're actually having progress in, that the more that you put out yourself and put forward, the more that these things can thrive and be more fun. On the 20th, there's a full moon in your Aries 7th house. A culmination, completion, full ending, kind of a high point in your 7th house of one-to-one relationships. So it might be that a relationship is getting more serious now or that something is coming to an end. Not that you might break up, but something in the relationship might be the chapter's ending. On the 21st through the 23rd, Mars in your Libra 1st house is squaring Pluto in your Capricorn 4th house. This is the finale of you trying to come across in an authentic, direct way, and that bother bothering people in your family and them trying to subvert that. So do be aware it does tie up nearing the end of the month. Then on the 26th to the 28th, Venus is now in your Sagittarius third house. So Venus, lovely, beautiful, harmonious things in your third house of communicating through content, writing, commuting, things with your siblings. So like day-to-day kind of routine tasks that you do, like writing, communicating, posting content, interacting with neighbors or siblings, is squaring Neptune in your sixth house, which could mean that you were a bit confused about what your coworkers need or want, how they're acting. Could also mean that you're a bit physically fatigued, and that keeps you from being as productive as you would like. On the 29th through the 30th, the Sun in your Scorpio second house now, so lighting up your financial sector for the last week or so, will be squaring Saturn in your fifth house. This feeling of seriousness around dating or what it means creatively in your life, like money and having to spend money on either your child, your relationship, or your creativity, is like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So there is a bit of triggeredness around, I want to make money, that means I have to spend money, like what does this mean, to navigate. So if you have any thoughts, any comments, anything to share about what's coming up for you before we do get into the tarot card for your sign, do leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear how this October looks for you and any things that are corresponding to already plans you know are on the way. The tarot card for Libra Risings this month is the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands upright is like you coming off of like a winning battle. Like you just managed to achieve something and you're celebrating that. On the inverted side, it means that you're being low key. Like something happened and you're not trying to show off. So I think that this could be something where things go well for you, and because of family pressuring you or making you feel bad about success, you're like, oh, then I just won't show off and I'll play small. So question that. Question if you really feel like you deserve to play small or if you're being pressured to. So if you enjoyed this, I would love to hear from you down below. Any thoughts, comments, critiques, concerns, do comment. And also make sure that if you are enjoying this, you do give me a like. It helps out in the algorithm. So besides that, I wish you a very happy October, happy Scorpio season starting out by the end of the month. Libra into Scorpio season. I'm a mess filming this during Virgo season. It's been a long ass day. But yeah, take care and I will see you in the next one.